Hi, we're talking today about APOS Live Data Gateway and the value that can be unlocked with live data supplied by Live Data Gateway with Alan Golding today. And we want to spend a couple minutes talking about expanded live connectivity support and some of the unique options that we've been dealing with lately. It's the cloud sources and then broader support as well. Alan, if you could start us off with a little coverage on some of the unique sources that you've been working with customers on.
Yeah, so in other videos and presentations we've done, we focus very much on standard database data sources like SQL Server or Oracle. So we want to go through a few unique scenarios of customers that we've went through. The first one here being SharePoint. So as we know, SharePoint is part of the Microsoft Office suite, but we can connect to lots of different angles from SharePoint. So whether it's the site metadata, so your users, the documents you have, how it's being used, whether it's SharePoint lists that you may have that contain data and you wish to connect to that live, whether it's SharePoint storage files like Excel or CSV, there's a lot of different angles there we can connect to within SharePoint. Next is Salesforce. So everyone knows Salesforce, but any of the account information, the opportunity, the customer information, this is all data that we can get at with a live connection to as well. Google Analytics is a popular one as well. For those businesses that are running Google Analytics to find out their site traffic information, their user information, their session statistics, and insight into their applications and business sales in general. So we can get live connectivity going there also.
Okay. And as we look at the cloud sources, lots going on there.
Yeah, so some of the big names here are very common. There's a lot of great use cases that we're doing there. So Snowflake is obviously a big one there. We've done performance testing against 1.3 billion records, and we're getting sub 2-second query performance. Google BigQuery is another good one, a large data set platform. AWS, there's a lot of different angles in there we can connect to as well. So your AWS S3 buckets that may contain RK or JSON files, your AWS Redshift databases, there's lots of different ways we can connect. Microsoft Azure, same thing. So if you use Databricks, we can connect there. If you want to get at Azure Data Lake storage files, we can get there too. Your data warehouses, your SQL databases, your SQL analysis services, even in Azure, we can get at. So overall, a lot of different activity there among cloud data sources.
Great. We hear from customers some really strange sources. Well, maybe not strange, but not so common sources, and often get the question about how can we connect to that. And this last piece really opens up a lot of potential.
Yeah, absolutely. So our custom generic JDBC offers the capability of being able to connect to basically anything that offers JDBC connectivity, whether it's an on-premise or cloud data source that's not too common, whether it's a custom application, anything that you have that you can connect with JDBC, we'll be able to offer live connectivity there too.
Great. Lots of different data sources that we hear about from customers and many more to follow, I'm sure. Live Data Gateway can connect to most, if not all of them. So thanks for the coverage on this today, Alan. Good stuff.